edition of NBA basketball. You'll see Team World and USA.
And, you know, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the Rookie Challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. You've got Luka Doncic. Ayton is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Simmons in at the point. Kuzma can't get it to go. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA putting on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth. And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
The three from Tatum. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Team World. It's a three-point game. Knocked away and stolen by Kuzma. And now USA on the break. Here's Fox. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. You talked about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. Greg, how about Kyrie Irving bearing all those threes? I think he had, 8 in 2012. Both those guys earned the MVP awards in those games.
And no doubt remarkable nights that were put on display by those guys. Still, if you want to talk about pure explosiveness, though, I think no one has been able to top Kevin Durant's 42-point effort back in '09 in this contest.
Phenomenal performance. Yes. The pass to Bogdanovic. A strong finish with two hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Tries again. It's tipped.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bogdanovic looking around. Here's Simmons. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And now the first
typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
And it's a completely new group for USA. A big group substitution here for Team World. Anunoby, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Osman comes in for Doncic. Okogie's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for USA. Trailing by 2. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Young left side. Allen's shot is off.
Sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
That one misses. So it's USA now. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young with the steal. Pass to Allen. Over Ayton. USA with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. USA leads by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So Team World's 5 right now. Andre Ayton out there with Anunoby. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Here's Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Okogie misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Bagley, the pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Bagley. Oh, good on the triple. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
To the paint. Here's Knox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And Team World making a change here. Markkanen, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Ben Simmons comes in for OG Anunoby. Karuch is checked in for Jetty Osman. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Josh Okogie. Outside, Bagley. Shoots the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Team World trails by 7. Simmons finds Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And it's a completely new group for USA. Fox with it. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum against Simmons. Shot from 6. And Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Karuch. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Kuzma. He can't get that one to fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Team World. 4-point game. Pass to Simmons. Good ball movement here by Team World. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Hangs. And Simmons with the layup.
Boy, you cannot neglect putting a body on Simmons. I mean, with his height and athleticism, this dude is a problem on the glass.
Down low. Stolen by Markkanen. The drive by Simmons. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now USA with it. Kuzma, left side. Here's Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Fox has got 5 now.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 45 seconds left in the first half, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Team World making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. .44 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Markkanen. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 5. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Collins trying to break free. Kuzma, that's good. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Outside, Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Here's Fox. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. USA ahead, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie taking a look at USA. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Fox is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And for Team World, they've got Ayton. Markkanen is out there with Doncic. Then it's Simmons. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Left side, Fox. Back to Kuzma. Over Ayton. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
USA leading by 4. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And the basket is good. And it's 8 points for Ben Simmons.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective, mainly due to his size and athleticism.
Fox finds Tatum. Kuzma against Markkanen. Back to Kuzma. And the pass to Tatum. Stolen by Markkanen. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Inside, Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Team World calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And Team World making a change here. OG Anunoby's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Osman comes in for Doncic. Okogie's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ben Simmons.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Ayton, excellent D there from Allen. USA leading by 6. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Jackson from long range. Rebound by Okogie. Here's Bagley. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right edge.
It's stolen by Bagley. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Shots good from Young.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Okogie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anunoby. To end the run. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Team World with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Okogie for 3. And Team World another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Young outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And USA will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Allen. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jaren Jackson. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Mitchell in for Bagley. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Ayton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ayton's got 8 points.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Kuzma kicks to Tatum. USA with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby passes to Osman. Shoots over Kuzma. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. USA leads by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right, and the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Collins. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Fox in at the point. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. USA ball. USA moving the ball around. Kuzma inside. Can't hit from in close. Team World trails by 5. Outside, Simmons. Doncic outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Free throw good, Kuzma. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. The pass to Kuzma. In the corner. Tatum with it. He kicks it to Fox. Back to Tatum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Simmons dishes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
The USA calls time here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Simmons against Young. Here's the 3. Bagley, no good. Bagley's gone 1 of 4 so far. Back to Simmons. Doncic outside. Now the pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. It's hauled in by USA.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Young against Doncic. Here's Allen over Simmons. They get the rebound. On offense, here's Team World. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Markkanen kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Markkanen to tie it up. It's hauled in by USA. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bagley finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And Team World calls time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .144 left to play here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Team World with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for USA?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Young against Simmons. Over to the wing. Here's Jackson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Simmons with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Passes it to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Doncic, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Young. It's deflected.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Snatched up. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Passed to Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Team World with another miss. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.